Yo, day 5 of, it'll be good if I had my light on, day 5 of airing the crud. Yeah, bro, sometimes, you don't get the settings right, but yeah, you said we finished day 4 on talking about who was the best Batman, but we might
No.
touch on that subject considering what Q's got for us today. Q, what you got for us today? Because you said you got a story for us today.
I also said yesterday I'm never having another superhero conversation with you ever again. So you can forget about that.
But I'm here now, so
Yeah.
maybe two against one will make it okay.
I'll take myself off the screen. It's okay. Y'all can have all the superhero conversation y'all want to have. I had to do some husbanding this morning.
Okay.
My wife had a tire issue on her car, so I take the car to the dealership. Should I shout out the dealership?
Depends
No,
if they did a good
I
job.
shouldn't.
If you like the
Okay.
dealership, you should.
I mean, whatever. Conyers Nissan. Okay, so I get there, I'm chilling, get the diagnosis, so that means I'm finna chill some more. So because I wasn't expecting to be there that long anyway. But I see my car guy, right? Me and my wife, we've been dealing with BJ. Shout out to BJ. We've been dealing with BJ since 2017. We have bought a total of, I think, 6 cars from him since then.
Damn.
So BJ walk in, we doubt, we talk, because BJ he likes sneakers too, but he not heads like us, right? So he dapped me up. You good, bro? Yeah, this and that, blah blah blah. So he go ahead on. He come back like 5 minutes later. And TJ, you gonna remember what I said probably about a week ago or something like that when I say this. BJ comes back with one of his coworkers, and he got this grin on his face.
Hold on.
No,
He
you better not
goes-
be grand about that. I'd be pissed.
Nah.
I'd be pissed.
so
For real,
he goes-
like I'm laughing and
No.
thinking like, "Hey, I'm just about to steal some money from this guy." No, you better not. Be
No.
laughing. No.
It ain't that. He know BJ know we don't play like that. He only, bro. We not gonna talk about cars. Unless me and my wife step to you, don't say nothing about no car to me, bro. Even sitting here in this dealership, don't talk about cars in the dealership. You know what I mean? Cause BJ will call. He one of them type salesmen. He'll call your phone. He'll leave you alone. Like if he see you at the dealership, like he'll speak to you. Hey, everything good, cool, blah blah blah. But by the year go by, year and a half, that year end sale at the dealership, yeah, you gonna get a phone call from BJ. He gonna remind you of the deals that he can make possible. You know what I mean? I had to tell him a couple years ago, bro. Don't call me talk about no cars, bro. And you better not call my wife. She gonna cuss you out.
By the way, just so you know, when you buy 6 cars from someone,
Hey.
that makes them think they can sell you in 7th. Just an FYI.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we had
I'm
to let
telling
him know.
you, man.
We had to let him
buy
know,
one car
'cause-
from someone and be like, I don't know. Six cars, be like, yo, I see.
Actually-
Q's here. I'm about to sell a car.
Actually, it was 2015 when we first caught from BJ. It was 2015.
So,
So,
since 2015, you have bought 6 cars. So in 9 years, you have bought 6 cars from the same dude.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
So
Hey.
the last time we caught was 2019. So we was doing like a every 2-year thing. But anyway, that's besides the point. Because it went 15, 17, 19, and we ain't shot with him since 19. So he walking up with obviously one of his coworkers because he wearing dealership swag. Hey Q, this my guy, such and such. I know you do the sneakers. He big with he like with the sneakers too. He buy a lot of sneakers too. Then he goes to him. He said, I know this a good brother. Then he turns to me and say, I know this a good brother. And he do like this, right? So y'all connect. and walk away. I said, bro, did he just hook me up with a sneaker?
Yeah, dude. You just got matched.
You know what I'm saying?
Sneaker
At
match.
least it was a blind date. You know, he introduced y'all first.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is this? Can I pop the balloon? Like, what's going on here? So, I'm like, bro, how awkward is this? This two grown men. We both in our. I'm looking at this dude, man. Then he go. That's a real Atlanta dude. I know you're a real Atlanta dude.
Hold on. Did he come back into the conversation and say
No.
the second phrase? Oh, he said it all in one
He
go.
did like this. He said, "Y'all
Yeah.
connect," and walked away.
I guarantee.
Just two grown
both of you-
men.
Cute.
I guarantee you were just standing there. Both of you just standing there looking at each other.
Oh
like,
my
what?
god! If I were on that, I swear to God, I've been like, so how about them digits? Right? Isn't that the natural next step? To be honest,
That is. It is. So
My
you seen anybody?
response.
Like,
My response would
How
be.
about them
we're supposed to
digits?
answer. What's your favorite store? So what's your favorite silhouette? Like that's not how this sneaker thing normally goes. There's not normally an introduction involved with, meeting new sneaker people, right? So I'm awkward as a hit. So I'm like, do you know what the instant go to is?
What's the
Instagram. What's your Instagram, bro?
Yep.
Oh, I'm about to say that.
Because then you
Yeah,
can reference,
I have
right?
that
You can do.
conversation all the time when I meet people. Yep.
So I say, yeah, 808 Kids ATL. Oh, bro, I already follow you. Hey, really?
You're famous out in these streets, bro.
He said, yeah, me and my brother. I said, okay. He said, yeah, Mozilla. I said, Mozilla? Wait a minute. Then he said his real name. I said, no, bro. I think your brother know my partner, Retro Rick. Yeah, the wheel and this and that and blah, blah, blah. Dude been following me already for like 4 years. He been following me so long. He been following me so long that my content don't even come on his feed no more. You know how they go with Instagram. Once they get you off the algorithm, because Instagram, once you follow new people, your older follows start to dwindle down in your feed. So
Yeah, it's weird.
that was funny, bro. I got sneaker hooked up this morning. So shout out to BJ. Shout out to Mo.
So when's the next sneaker day outing for SneakerCon that you guys are going to together because you know each other now?
Shut up, TJ. You shut up. That's what you do. That's what you do. Shout out to OJMJ, OGMJ _3 at Mozilla. Shout out to them boys. They've been following me. So whatever, BJ. Don't ever try to hook me up.
By the way,
again.
the real question.
I'm married, bro.
Hey?
The real question is, when you go on a date, is it lunch or dinner? Because it's a big difference. Big difference. Like
I just said
if you're just trying to
SneakerCon.
get to know them, I would suggest lunch, because it doesn't really say that. Plus, lunch, be weird to go back to your house afterwards. Dinner,
You know what?
Maybe you're thinking it more. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? All
To look at shoes, of course. I mean, to
No,
look
no,
at
no,
shoes.
no,
Yeah.
no, bro,
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
We already know what kind of relationship this finna be. Like I am Denzel Coppington. You know what I'm saying? We cut straight to the point, bro. We cut straight to the point. I told him, I said, "Nah, bro. Like you already locked in. Like we know a lot of the same people." He went to school with one of my best friends. Come to find out.
Hey,
One of my best
small
friends from
world.
childhood. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, bro. If you having a hard time copping something, hit me up, bro. I try to help as much as I can.
Hey,
So,
hey.
yeah, we
that's
can
great.
skip dinner and all that. You know what I mean? We going straight to the nitty gritty.
Hey. That's dope. That's actually dope. But
I do. I like the small world, because I mean, if people
Yeah,
are
it's a
not
small world.
thinking about it, he just said Atlanta. Like Atlanta is not tiny at all.
We were in
You know what I'm
Conyers
saying?
when he said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They work in Conyers.
Like-
Like, I live in Decatur right now. I don't even live in Atlanta no more. So
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm saying. Like,
it is a very small world if you really think about it. But the thing is, I have to rate BJ's matching talents because he actually matched you with a person. Not only did you know that, not only does that person follow you, but he actually might be knowing your partner, and also on top of that, he might know somebody that went to school with you. So like,
yeah.
a 10 out of 10 for matching skills, bro. But because he went like that, it was like a 10 out of 10 there, bro.
Right.
yeah,
Right. And he's the sales manager at the dealership.
Eee.
Not a salesman, sales manager. The only reason the conversation stopped is because he was about to go conduct a meeting.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. Shout
That's
out to BJ,
crazy.
man. Don't
That's
do that
crazy.
again.
yeah.
No, but like, okay, cool. For real, right? If you were going to go out and go sneak on this, what would be a proper sneaker date? Like, is it like going to sneaker con, showing off your sneakers, talking about what your best sneaker? What like in reality? How would you situate that? To be platonic,
Wait a
that
minute.
is.
Wait.
All right.
First of all,
Can I-
it's
can
not
I
a
answer, by
sneaker
the way?
date. It's not a
Can I
sneaker
answer?
date. Can we get
I
a
had
better
triple-
term?
I had a triple date. I had a triple date, dude. I did. Yeah.
Go on, what's your triple
All right.
bro?
A triple date. So E came from Africa, right? He's relatives in Maryland still. He lived in Maryland forever before he went back to Africa. And then Polar lives in Southern Maryland. I live in Virginia, so it's like a 3-hour drive for me to get to DC from here. So I drove up. We had a triple date. We met for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, all dressed up, looking super fly, of course. I even talked to Polar about what he was wearing beforehand. Talked to E and helped him recommend what shoes he should be wearing that day.
That's what you
Right.
call a sneaker date. That's a triple date and
Yeah.
a half, bro.
And then we talked about what we were gonna order, right? And Polar ordered dessert to start, and I was like, damn, Polar, that's like kind of smart, right? Because like he's like the type of person who wants to eat his whole dessert, not necessarily his whole meal. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so he ordered that, and then we did is we went out and ventured. We walked through some stores. We looked at sneakers together. We said what would look good on each other. Yep. Now, again, because it was lunch and not dinner, we just, parted ways. But we did hug.
You could have a coffee meet up for
And
coffee.
I don't even
talk
know if
about
it was 3 pats either. It may have been like a strong, like holding kind of hug, not necessarily like a, you know what I'm saying? So, triple date. Triple. Insert bad word here because I can't say it. Date.
Yeah. So I think
You're a freaky ass boy, Cam.
Are you
I think
just
Cam's
jealous?
got you
I know
on this
you're
one.
jealous. You're like,
No, I'm not, bro. I'm
You
not.
wanted
First
it-
of all,
hey,
I'm
you wanted it to be
so.
quadruple date. You wanted it to be quadruple date.
No,
and
you
you're too far
wanted it
away.
to be because you invited me.
No. Q
true, I
needs to
did
do
it.
it.
He didn't know, TJ. He left out the part where he invited me. He invited me.
I was even looking at cheap plane tickets and shit.
Yes,
For
he
real.
was sending me flights. Cam was trying to flew me out.
Yep. Quadruple date, baby.
That's why you don't understand, bro. No, he's doing this. He's doing this on purpose. I hope y'all enjoying this. Bro,
I don't know what you're talking about. This is
listen to his voice. That ain't Cam's voice all the time. You know that.
dude. I got a sexy voice all the time.
What?
All the time.
What is he
All the
talking
time.
about?
I talk like
What are you
this
talking?
all the time.
What are we talking about right now?
I'm
are you
just
talking
waiting for Cam to pop
All
his
the
collar.
time.
That's it. All I need to
I
do.
don't have a collar,
All I need to see.
unfortunately.
I
But
know.
I do
pop
pop
his
my
polo.
collar, by the way.
Pop your polo.
I normally
Pop
do
your
that.
polo.
Yeah, I bet you do.
She hates a pop collar. But I'm all about that.
Pop your polo. I know, but that was quite a funny story. Like,
It's my fault.
You know
I
what,
shouldn't have
that's-
told that story. Some told me to just hold the story, bro. Say it, tell it on the pod. Don't tell it on the live.
No.
I
Hey,
set
what is
myself
up?
right up for it.
What is up,
I
bro?
set
What is up,
myself
bro?
right up for it. What's going
Man,
on?
you just
man?
missed
God
one.
Damn, Cam.
No,
I just want to say, like, it's okay if I have another triple
not
date.
okay.
I promise I'll invite you.
No.
Yo.
I will.
No.
And I'll
I
talk
will
to
not
you about this
participate.
the whole time. The whole time.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm
The
saying?
whole time. Just for you.
It's a special spot saved for you, Q.
Look. Then he held the mug from the bottom. You ain't see Man, what else we talking about, bro? We gotta get away from this.
That's a good story. What's the most surrealist thing that's ever happened to you guys?
No. Because you asked the question. You asked the question.
Crazy
but
question.
You don't like. You do this more than both of us do, actually. Now, especially now, you go have sneaker dates with the bros.
For me?
Yes,
Oh,
you.
yeah, you have a lot of secret dates.
Cam,
Actually,
Scott,
we try to have
Cam,
Dale.
Dale. When Dale and Scott come in town, yeah. Y'all
Right,
be out
and
there
then pickups, like
y'all be
they
out there
can't go
skipping
pick up
around.
shoes separately. They have to go to.
Skipping around, taking
go
videos
together.
and pictures and shit. Yeah, pick up
You're all about
pictures.
it.
Yo.
All about
You
it.
know what? I claim it. I love it. When they come down, I love it.
Yeah.
We go all the way through, like, and talking.
Speak on it, then.
We hit Oxford Circus. Walk for. I'm talking 10K plus. We go in every shop, checking out every sneaker.
By the way, you're
checking out
messing it
every
up,
spot.
TJ. You gotta talk like this. Why you tell us about it? You gotta talk like this. Why you tell us about it?
We go to all the dates. We go
on all
swinging
the
Oxford Circus. That's it, bro.
Oxford
Like Nike
Circus.
Town, Carnaby Street, all of that, bro. We gotta check out all the sexy stuff, bro. All the sexy sneakers out there, bro. Yeah, exactly. The colorways, just the colorways are so fire. No, that red and the blue,
Colorways really
they
do it
just
for you, TJ.
match together. The texture, the touch, the softness, the creases.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking losing it. Oh, sorry, my bad. I said a bad word. I'm sorry.
I don't know what the hell y'all doing. I don't know what the hell y'all trying to do right here.
I was like feeling the whole R&B thing. Remember back in the day where they're singing a line and then Mike comes in for Boys to Men. He's like,
Yeah, baby.
show it to us, baby.
Yo, bro, those were the best. Those were the best. Those were the best. Those were the best, bro.
feeling you
Those
right
were the best.
No, it's Boys to Men.
You know, did you not realize that Cam was my backup singer right then, because I was just talking and Cam was just backing me up.
Yeah, that's that straight Boys to Men swag. The big boys
man.
do always got to come in during the bridge, or after a hook or something, he come in. Baby, I've been missing you for a long time. All that,
Yeah.
And the rest of everybody else in the background blowing it out. Yeah, blowing it out. That was nasty. Boys to Men is they dope for that. Like, we know they gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
No,
remember the
I
Whisper
love
song?
that style too. By the way, just just before we lose it, I literally every time I dress up, I wear sweater vest because of them. Like for real.
Okay. Sweater vest
Like
with the button up.
I rock like the button up with like the collar, and then I put the tie on, and then I do the sweater vest with a V-neck, and the tie's hitting up in the V-neck area. That's like my favorite. Like not necessarily with jacket, but because you get a little hot. But yeah,
So do you
that's
have an in between casual and formal?
Yeah, so like my in between is like pants, like some type of slacks, button up, tie, and then sweater vest.
So I'm
That's
saying
my favorite.
you always go tie.
Oh, I like ties though. It's like the same concept,
Okay.
right? So think about like this and these and like everything you could think of that's an accessory. Ties fall in that category. So like I like
got
to
a
wear
tie
crazy
collection.
ties. Like I like neon pink, with a black sweater vest and maybe a blue shirt. So that pink is popping and I feel good. So yeah, so I dig ties. I dig them a lot actually.
Need to post some of them pics too, man.
Yeah, you need to. You need to put
It's been a
some
minute though.
some-
I don't just do it to do it. I do it like to when
So,
we're going and doing something.
so back to the question: what's the most surrealist moment in you've ever experienced?
I mean, I'd have to say when my daughter was born.
Okay.
You know, um, it was really like it's hard to describe, right? So it was specifically her versus Lincoln. Although Lincoln's surreal for different reasons, so I'll tell you that. So when Olivia was born, it was an emergency C-section. She was early by like 3.5 weeks. She's perfectly healthy, not a preemie, anything like that, but still earlier than she's supposed to be born. And the C-section was because Allison was breech, like so they couldn't have a natural birth. And so I couldn't be in the room because of the whole emergency and everything else. Like normally, even with a C-section, you get to be there. And so I'm sitting in this like waiting area, and every time those doors like open and closed, I was like, "Is that my kid? Is that telling me something's okay, not okay?" So it's like freaking me out, right? And this is no sleep because her water broke at like 10 p.m. and this is 5 a.m. the next morning. So I've been up for almost 24 hours. And so Olivia comes through. She's fine. We're sitting there. The nurse is asking me what her name was. We had 2 names, didn't even decide yet. And I filmed all of it. So I have this whole conversation with the nurse, seeing Olivia for the first time. She's crying. I give her my finger. I tell her everything's going to be okay. She stopped crying. Like,
Hey,
it was crazy, right?
what moment?
And then the thing that was surreal with Lincoln was because when women have C-sections, more than likely, if they have more kids, it'll have to be a C-section again, right? It's really hard to go back. So then for Lincoln, it was an appointment. Like, no shit. Literally, like, hey, 9 a.m. Monday morning, you're going to have a son. And that was surreal, too. Like,
Yeah.
having a kid, like, you're going to take your car to get oil change. Or you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. So, I'm sure there's like a million other surreal moments, but those are the ones that pop in my head kind of right off the gate. So
What about yours, Q?
Having having my song played and being interviewed on the radio.
Hey, that's epic.
damn, yeah,
That's
hell
epic.
yeah, man.
That
That
was
is epic.
2014 or 15. Yeah, that was the one and only time that happened for me. Being that I was about 30, maybe 32, 33 at the time. And that had been a lifelong aspiration. Not my whole life, but since I was a teen, early teen. So yeah, that was really surreal for me. Like I couldn't believe it was happening. I often forget that it happened.
Oh no! That's a milestone, bro. That's an achievement. That's just. I would say
That's super.
what one thing I definitely learned through my life is everything is building you up to a point to make you the success you need to be. So all of the experiences that you had in the past are building up to a point in your life that it's gonna come back to no, yeah, that's the reason why that happened. That's the reason why that happened, and that's the reason why that happened. There's always telltale signs, bro.
I got a bunch of surreal moments. Unfortunately, a lot of them are negative though. Like I've been shot at.
Hey,
I've been robbed.
Yeah.
I used to be a lumberjack. Believe it or not.
really?
Yeah, with E.
That's something.
Me and
That's
E.
something I don't know about you.
E had a tree. He started a tree service. He was a climber, and I was a lumberjack. And we cut trees together for maybe 2 or so years, probably longer than that. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I saw E almost fall from maybe 50, 60 feet up, almost fall off a tree.
Sheesh.
I saw him get electrocuted in a tree. I also
Ooh, that's
had a
crazy.
branch hit me in the head
Oh,
and knock me out.
yeah. I'm glad you guys
I
quit.
woke up. I woke up to him and the other coworker. I think it was Swole. It was this short dude. No, I ain't worked with Swole like that. It was this little short, real stocky dude. We called him Big Swole. That that was his name in the hood, Big Swole. But yeah, bro. I done had a lot of crazy experiences, man.
Yeah,
Most of them surrounding E. Actually,
Yeah.
that's why I told him to save some of that stuff for the pod, bro. Because we got a bunch of stupid stories we can tell.
I think the common denominator is don't hang around and eat too long. Unless you want to get hurt.
Well, you've been knowing somebody for as long as
man.
I've been knowing him. Like shit happens.
Oh man, like I'll tell you what. I think my surrealist moments. I've got some really like you said, bad ones. But I've also got one of the good ones was when me and you, Cam, were doing a live on when we went to the Museum of Sneakers in London, and then I had two people approach me on the live saying, "Oh, you Love Kit Customs." Like that was kind of surreal because I was doing a live with
Isn't
you.
that cool? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what? And then the other when there was the Union pickup. The Union 1 pickup for the Beth Speed
Summer 96.
Summer 96, right, that's the one. Couldn't get my words out. We went from one retailer to the next retailer because I've actually copped for the bro and
On a
got
date.
cop my size on the day, on a sneaker date. So sneaker pickup date. So basically it was me, Scott, and Ashmore and Dell. No, me, Scott, and Ashmore. I think just that time. Dell was there for the Balvin release, so we went to Sneaks and Stuff, and I picked up his pair for the pair I want for him. So I gave it to him, and this random guy sitting in the shop, like I think it's one of the sneaker guys that actually go into shops to check on sneakers. He goes, I know you. I said, do you? Yeah. Are you? Do you do the sneaker news? I said, yeah, I'll do the sneaker news. You Love Kit Customs? Yeah, I'm Love Kit Customs. That was a surreal moment. It's like, okay, cool. You're not supposed to know me. I know my channel is not that big for you to know me like this. Sorry.
Somebody watching.
Yeah, somebody watching. There's always somebody watching.
Bro. Have you been recognized before, Cam?
Nah. You?
Yeah, a couple times.
I mean,
about 3 times.
I might be if I go to like more conventions and stuff, but I don't. So I think it'd be different if he was somewhere non-sneaker related, right? So if he was at like a Italian restaurant and someone noticed him, right? But he's actually in sneaker related situations.
Exactly.
You still got to count that.
Like
though.
locally, I just don't have any sneaker related places. Like the sneaker shops suck. There are probably some spots that are good, maybe in Norfolk and Richmond, but that's 45 minutes away, an hour away. So the only time I could be recognized maybe would be like a sneaker con or something. And I guess I have, in the sense that people knew me, but not came up to me and been like, "Oh, you're Love for Kicks." But people know me because they know other people. So like I met Unboxed, if you guys know the Unboxed app. I met him. And I didn't know he was Unboxed, but he knew me, and I met him through Greg, right, and Rick. So that was kind of cool, like hanging out with someone who's got, actually money making app and a pretty big page. I met New Life. That was cool.
Who's the
you
most
guys know
famous
New Life
person
in Vegas?
Yeah. Who's the most famous person, irrespective of genre, that you've met?
Oh, that's easy. I went to high school with Danny McBride.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, I mean, he's like A-list, makes millions and millions of dollars per movie. He's a genius, like all his HBO shows. But yeah, it was funny too, because I was searching for my remote control cars because I'm thinking about getting back into it. And I reached into a bin and I had this VHS tape, which is like the lazy days of CHS, which is Cortland High School, there I went, and Danny made that tape and he's in that tape. So I was like, I wonder if this is worth money.
Probably.
But yeah, no, he's
probably
cool.
pay you for it.
Nah, I'm sure. And I wouldn't even do anything like that, anyways. But
No, I'm saying
staying in Crud, stays
I'm
in
pretty
Las Vegas.
sure he would like to have that.
I would think he would have it. I would hope, but you never know. I guess.
Yeah, it
Anyways,
might be
there's no way
worth
to
it.
get in touch with him. He's too famous. So unless you already are like friending him or something, he's not gonna even see
never
your
know, bro.
message.
Yeah, you might as well just reach out to him and let him know. But how about you, Q?
I can't say the most famous person. I mean, I ain't had too many like face-to-face celebrity encounters. I mean, I've seen basketball players go into the game, but I would only really care to meet Vince. So, like, I walked right past Theo Ratliff. Like, he's a million feet tall. But, no, seriously, bro, you don't understand how tall 7 feet is till you get around a 7-foot person.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It looks unnatural. I love basketball, bro. Theo Ratliff walking past me, I was like, what the hell?
How tall are you, Q?
I'm 6'1". Well, 6 feet, six and a half, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, I'm 6'2", between 6'1", 6'2", just because I'm old. Like 6'2" before I started shrinking.
Yeah, I'm probably 6'1" with shoes on.
Have you got that killer? Have you got that Killer Mike story when?
Yeah, I made Killer Mike laugh at the Big 3 game. Oh, was it the Hawks game?
Hey.
I think it was a Big 3 game. And Young Jock was performing. Me and my wife, we was in the front row. Shout out to the dancing lady. We was in the front row, and Mike was down on the floor. We were in like the front row behind the basket, so right at the rail. And Mike was on the floor. Young Jock was performing, and I said, don't nobody want to see Young Jock when Killer Mike standing right here. And he bust out laughing, turned around, looked at me, threw me a deuce and all that. So, but I went to Doug. Like, me and Killer Mike went to the same school at the same time. T.I. went there at the same time. All of Camp went to Doug. So I went to school with most of them. Lil C, DJ Suede, all them dudes. But I met 8 Ball. That's my favorite. That's my favorite moment. Meeting a famous person. I met 8 Ball. Shout out to Lil K. My partner Lil K has a car service business, and 8 Ball was one of his clients. And so he called me, and he said, "Bruh, 8 Ball just called me to come do his car over here at the Lofts in the West End. If y'all know about Atlanta, the Lofts over there in the West End there's a lot going on over there." So, sure enough, I pull up, and 8 Ball had a Charger or a Challenger. It might have been it was not a Hellcat. It was a Scat Pack though. It was pretty loud. It was a black and red or black and orange. It was dark. I couldn't really tell, but 8 Ball, the Fat Mac boy, mouth full of gold teeth, looking like 8 Ball. I mean, I was bruh. That was a moment for me, cause 8 Ball. Cool. When you talking about Southern hip hop, 8 Ball and MJG, UGK, Outkast, Goody Mob. Like I met Gip before. Gip's one of Gip's family members owned a store on Simpson while I was still living on Simpson. So they shot a video down there, right there on Simpson, on the corner of Simpson and Anderson Avenue. And so we got to meet some of the Dungeon family people. It's Atlanta, bro. Like you if you move around enough, you're gonna see or bump into somebody. So
Yeah,
I done had a few situations, but meeting 8 Ball, that was my favorite thing. D4, no. So me and the dude I used to rap with, we went to D4L before they popped. I was making some decent beats for the time. We were still actively rapping. We was young. We was like 22, 23 maybe. And my partner is from Bankhead. I'm from Simpson. So naturally, we tried to find a studio. We went to D4L. I played some beats. I just played some beats. We smoked some weed. They kind of I guess they thought they wanted us to be hang-arounds, but we wasn't trying to be hang-arounds. We was trying to work.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
it didn't seem like a situation that we could get some work done. So we just never went back. But yeah, D4L was a whole situation. D4L was a whole situation before they actually blew up, because it was a record store. It was a front. Let's be honest. It was a front. There was a lot of street pharmaceutical business. And a studio. A lot of legendary stuff happened in that studio. The Pool Palace was right down the street. All of us right on Bankhead, like within a quarter-mile radius of each other. They whole setup, you know what I'm saying? Boyne Homes up the road, Hollywood right there on. That was a time, boy. That was a time. In Atlanta, on the west side, that was a time, bro. Yeah, shout out the whole D4L.
Yeah, shout. But my closest thing was I met some B celebs. I'm talking about celebs that you guys probably wouldn't know in terms of shows and like UK shows and stuff like that. So they're like not.
I met Norman Reedus. I'm sorry, Norman Reedus from Walking Dead. Yeah,
Hey, that
was a couple years ago.
Yeah. The closest I got to meeting as a A-list celeb was when Hugh Jackman. I told this on the podcast when Hugh Jackman was in the gym. A couple of hours after I left the gym, my neighbour messaged me and said, "Look, Hugh Jackman's in the gym." Cheers, mate. Cheers. Thank you for letting me know, because I think he was filming something in the UK, and then missed him by 2 hours. But I got some funny.
Imagine the date you could have had with Hugh Jackman if you just stayed in the gym.
Yeah, no. Imagine the workout. Workout day. Everything's coming with a date at the end of this.
Sweating.
Workout date.
Muscles popping.
Yeah, the veins are popping and the sweat's on, the muscles are growing, the weights are being lifted. Muscles all of that stuff, bro.
Did you just leave?
Come back. The other funny ones I had was my mates are, like I keep talking about mate. He's a CGI artist, right? So he works with providing all the CGIs for, like, he's done Marvels, Avengers, and all that stuff. He's been flown out on a work date to meet who did Taken again? I can't remember. And the name is
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. So he had to kind of
Neeson.
He had to map him out.
Actually, he's a racist bastard too.
Is he?
Fuck him. Fuck Liam Neeson.
I didn't know that.
What did you say? He said he was racist? Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay.
I didn't realize
said
that.
He admitted.
I didn't know.
One of his family members, I think he was on Oprah or some shit. I want to say Oprah, and he said one of his family members got raped, so he went out looking for black dudes to hurt.
Oh, because he was so angry. Yeah, I heard that. I know that story. That's bad. Don't guys, don't take it out on the race. Take it out on the person. It's not the racist fault that what a person does. Doesn't matter what color you are. That was one. Oh, he was on the red carpet for one of the events because he did all the CGI works on it. He was laughing and joking around, and this is the funny bit. Photographers were taking photos, and he didn't know why they were taking photos of him, right? And he my mate's funny, but it can be sometimes it can be goofy because me and him, like when he comes over, we have a couple of drinks and all that stuff, and we just bang out ideas, just jokes and stuff like that. He turned around. And he was about this far away from Margot Robbie. And he was like, oh, shit. He was starstruck. He just stood there like...
I mean, when you're on the red carpet, bro, you can't do starstruck when you're out there. You're out there, so you just got to be in the moment. You know what I'm saying? See who you see. Experience what you experience. Like, them type of situations, bro. Like, the first time me and my wife really got good, like great seats to a Hawks game,
Yeah.
I was like, just be normal.
Yeah.
Just be, because and we was right by the tunnel, bro. It took everything in me to be an adult. Like I really wanted to be 6 years old right there, because we sitting next to the tunnel, and when the team get ready to come out, all the kids rush to the tunnel. I wanted to jump up and shove all them kids out the way. Like, Vince, Vince, it's me. I had on my Vince Carter t-shirt. I had on my hose. Vince, I want, man, listen. I said no.
What would have
Q.
happened if you went like this and said, Vince, I'm over here, Vince.
All right,
Vince,
see me.
it's over
pick
with.
Come
me,
see me,
please.
Vince.
Pick me.
It's alive for the
Pick me.
day. It's alive for the day.
I mean,
hope
if you
y'all-
didn't react, I wouldn't be doing it. Like, the fact that you are reacting is the reason why I'm doing it. You understand?
Q, don't react. Just don't react. Don't react.
Be cool, just like you were talking about. Just be cool.
Q's being silently cool now. But yeah, you know what? I need to get my mate on one of the pods, not pods or one's lives, just to kind of, I want to know some of his fascinating stories. He's got some stories, bro. I think I can't remember the celeb, but he had a work do once, and it was like an end of, you know how they do end of movie series, like where they basically said it's a rap party, and they all get together and kind of just celebrate that they've done all the production work, and they celebrate with the crews and the teams. I need to know what the celeb this is, because he told me, I can't remember the name. But he was like, oh man, it's a Friday night, I can't be bothered, I'm being lazy, I just want to stay home. He stayed home. His mate texted him, and he said the movie star we were doing this for turned up, and they actually previewed a lot of things that he didn't know about and told stories, and my mate was pissed. He was annoyed. It was like, he told me, well, I don't want to go and sit in the theater, because that's where they're doing it. I ain't got no leg room, because my mate's like 6'4", he's huge, like I think he's bigger than you guys, and he's like, his legs are tall, he can't sit down in these cramped spaces, and I'm not doing this, I'm not going out. And all of a sudden the A-list celeb turns up and actually tells stories and signs autographs and gives out all these gifts, and he's like, why did I stay home? Missed opportunities, bro. Like my missed opportunity to meet Hugh Jackman, same thing. Missed opportunities, missed connections.
I don't know, bro. It's decisions, right? We all got choices to make. Hopefully, we make the right one as much as we can.
Exactly that.
Now he's gonna have FOMO anytime one of those rap parties.
Oh no,
happens.
he's going to
He's
every
gonna go to
single
every
one.
single one.
He's gonna
now.
be in the front row of every single one.
Right.
He's gonna be taking notes at every single one, bro.
Exactly.
And it ain't gonna be the thing that he missed ain't gonna never happen like that again.
Oh yeah. Oh man, have you guys ever missed something and you was like, why did I not go?
I've had the opposite. Where I missed something and I was damn happy I didn't go.
Oh,
That's
come
Which
on,
is better.
go on,
Which is a
allude to
better story, by the way.
that. Go on, allude to
That
that.
too.
Go on, bro. Allude to that quickly.
All right. So, first time was in my early 20s. Like we were all hanging out, and then it was my friend's birthday, and like at 10 o'clock at night, people were banging on my door. Let's go out. It was like Tuesday. Let's go out. We need to go out. So and so's birthday. And I'm like, nah, dude. Tomorrow's work day. I'm good. Like, not trying to like go out on a Tuesday. And they wanted to go to Norfolk with the clubs and all that stuff. And I was like, nah. So the next morning, everybody comes in and they're got like gashes on their face, black eyes, like all the nine. They ended up picking a fight with the bouncers of the bar, dude. Not like somebody in the bar, the actual bouncers, and they fucking tore them up. So it was my friend Jay was the one that actually caused the fight. And then because they were all together, the bouncers beat them all up. So, yep. So yeah. So that was number one. The second one was, and it was another birthday, right? So we're all hanging out, like normal, like whatever. We all like go to a bar. It's like 9 o'clock at night, and I'm like, hey, I'm good. I'm going home. They got a limo, right, for this thing, and they're like, but there's a limo, Cam. Like, come on, let's go do it. Again, it was like I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday. Nah, dude, I'm good. I've been in a limo before, you know, because you know what limo means. Like a limo and a bunch of dudes means like just trouble. So, anyways, when the limo rides were over, my friend Jarrett decided he was good to drive home afterwards, and he like ran his truck into a pole on the side of the road. He got out of the truck, and this was with other people in the car. Got out of the truck. Everybody scattered. So people that like weren't Jarrett, like didn't know where to run because it wasn't like their neighborhood or near their house, right? Jarrett ran home. I probably shouldn't even be saying his name, but it's too late. Anyways, he ran home. He like took a bottle of tequila out of the cupboard. He started chugging the tequila, right? Then when the cops came to his door, because clearly the cops are coming to his door, he answered the door holding the bottle of tequila. And they're like, have you been drinking? Yeah, I have. I just wrecked my car, freaked out, ran home, like so freaked out. I just grabbed the bottle of tequila, started chugging it.
So he told
when
the
they
truth.
did the breath. Yeah, no, he told the truth, but yeah.
He told you.
But yeah, no, this dude is like criminal mastermind genius, by the way. So anyway, so of course they do the breathalyzer, they arrest him, like the whole nine. But when he goes to court, they have to throw it out because they don't know when the alcohol in his system was ingested. So they couldn't say that he was drunk when he was driving. It has to be within reasonable doubt, and they couldn't prove it.
Right.
So even though the whole thing is he still got cuffed, he still got taken, like everything. But he didn't get a DUI because of what he did.
That's crazy.
Bro, quickly.
Not to be used without the express written consent.
I'm going to cut it off short because it's not the Tudor podcast. I'm going to say one thing.
Same
Your
thing.
mate
The logo,
is,
that's what you mean. The logo is
true.
Not to be used without the express written consent of the Shoot Dog podcast.
All right, cool. What your mate needs to do is write a book about how to be above the law. That's what your mate needs to do.
He definitely could. Dude, he used to practice. He used to practice all of the drunk driving tests. Like, this is one of those, if you might be an alcoholic, if. He would do this. He would do, like, the whole finger thing just for the hell of it when he was drunk. He knew how to do the alphabet backwards, drunk. Like, he practiced all of it. Like, he practiced it, dude. Practiced it. It was, yeah.
That's a professional criminal right there.
That's your mate definitely needs to do something like that's crazy. That is crazy.
Shout out to redacted name. Hey, you two, do us a favor, bleep that name.
No joke, right? I didn't say
you
last
probably
name,
Cam's in the snitching spree today. Cam's in the snitching spree today.
If he watched this, he would be pissed at me. But,
well, he's not gonna. Well,
it's not a lie though. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Well, that was the one situation, and he got out of it. So.
Oh no, it wasn't. It wasn't the one situation. It was just. It wasn't.
No.
And it wasn't even the first one he got out of.
It was the one situation. This is the only situation he ever got in.
We know about.
Cam. That's the only time he ever did anything like that.
He's never done anything else ever wrong. Ever.
Never.
Can I tell you a story about someone
law-abiding citizen?
Can I tell you a story about someone named Carrot? That may rhyme with something else.
I like it, Con.
No, for
what
real.
Did Carrot do?
The first time Carrot got a DUI, he worked with his lawyer to figure out the schedule of the police officer, so that he could schedule the appointment on the morning of, like at 10 a.m. or like whatever, after the police officer was on a like 24-hour, including night shift. So then they knew that the police officer wouldn't show up to court because of how they scheduled it. And the police officer didn't show up, and it got thrown out.
He's a mastermind. I don't care. Yo, bro, your mate needs to do that book. Your mate needs to do that book. I don't care. That's crazy. To go that far. To go that far.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's dedication.
That was a different person, though. That was a different person that did
that. Was a different person, yeah. That was Carrot.
Yeah. It's Carrot. Yeah.
That was Carrot.
Carrot needs to make a book about fruits and vegetables. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. So the one time Carrot didn't get out of it, which was, so Carrot was playing poker with a bunch of people, and I was there, of course. And I left because I lost early, so I just like bolted. I didn't do the whole like play poker till 1 a.m. thing. So he decided to go to the guy who runs the poker games house, who had like pool tables and stuff and beer. And so he's leaving the neighborhood of this guy. This is Carrot leaving the neighborhood, and it's like a medium kind of like, I'd say it's a route, right? So it's 55 miles per hour, and you have to turn right when you leave. You have to. It's double lane on both sides. Dude turns left onto a one-way side of a median on a 55 mile per hour road, sees the cop at the light because there's like a light kind of near where he turned left, sees the cop, pulls into the gas station. So basically he went wrong way like 2 blocks and then turned left into a gas station. That was it. There was nothing. There was no criminal mastermind, anything that he could do to get out of that. Nothing. Because, like, he's in the car. He obviously has, like, drunk as shit.
You know what? It would have been even. If it would have been funny if you got out of the car, changed the sign, reversed it to the other way, and then driven down the other way.
I mean, technically, yeah, he could have done that. He could have put like removed the sign afterwards and taken pictures of it. Maybe like, there's no sign here. I didn't know it was a one way. It was dark. The lighting's bad. See, he shoots the bulb out with a BB gun, and like, see, it's nighttime. There's no light. I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
No, not that time.
Shit.
Not that time.
Yo.
So,
all I'm gonna say.
He had to have he had to have the breathalyzer to get his car to start and everything. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like that was one of those things where if you wanted to drive, like you actually had to have a breathalyzer in your car to be able to.
I think they still got that.
I have no clue. That's just the only time I've ever. Luckily, I don't know a lot of people that get DUIs, so this is the only experience I've had with it, and it was I don't know, like 4.
I'm pretty sure there's a way. I'm pretty sure there's a way around it. I'm pretty sure you can actually get like a device that actually, because what a breathalyzer does is picks up your oxygen, carbon dioxide, and all the other elements, and all you need to do is put it in a canister, and then spray the canister at a certain volume that you probably. I'm just saying, there's probably a way to get.
So what are you doing? Can drive your car drunk, by the way.
We don't have that system. We don't have that system. But I don't think that's a fail. I'm just saying that's not a fail safe.
See, now you got people agreeing. Like, come on, bro. This ain't. Now we're giving out tips for crime.
It's not a fail safe, and we're not giving tips out for crime. But it's not.
You are. That's what you just did.
I'm just saying there might be a way around it.
Driving drunk is a crime.
Yeah, it is. Don't drive drunk. I've been pulled over by the cops a couple of times. That's because of my stupidity, not because I was drunk. I don't drive. I don't drive drunk. So I was leaving one of the clubs, and it's ironically leaving the club. I was leaving one of the clubs. I think my mates had all driven there, so I've driven there. And I was at the lights, and I saw this other car at the lights, and I just want to go from A to B really quickly, and that's what I do when I drive sometimes. When I just want to go from A to B really quickly, and I zoomed off the lights. I went shoo, right as soon as I'm like this. I literally look at the lights and I look at the conveying lights from the other road. So basically, if it's green there, as soon as it goes amber and red, I'm ready. Like I know my light's about to go amber. I'm off, bang, right? I've got that mentality. I just want to go bang. I put my foot down.
What color is amber?
Hey,
what's amber?
Oh, so we in the UK we got red, amber, and green. Red means stop at the lights. Red means stop. Amber means please start to slow down.
What is amber? What color is amber?
Yellow. Amber, yellow.
Yeah. You guys call it amber? Like
we call it amber. Yeah. It's not
slow
really,
down. It's an amber really, light. Like that's what someone would say.
Yeah.
So slow down. It's an amber light.
Amber light or yellow light. So basically, it's red. If it's red, you stop. If it goes to yellow or amber, what you do is it's going to go either to red, so you start to slow the vehicle down. That's fine. But when you're at the lights, if amber means get ready to go. So I'm already at red. I'm ready to go. And when it hits the yellow or amber, I'm gone. Bang. Right. So I'm just put my foot down. I'm in first gear doing like 30 or 40, switching to second gear, and on a manual. and I see the lights behind me zoom back. What I didn't realize is I just raced the cops off the undercover cops off the car off the lights. So they pulled me over. They said, "Oh, you know what you just did?" I said, "Yeah, sorry, I zoomed off the lights. I'm just trying to get home." I was all right, cool. They pulled me out the car, breathalyzed me. Obviously, I wasn't drinking, and they was like, "Right, cool, you're fine. Just drive safe. Don't be stupid." All right, cool. I've never been arrested to go to like oh yeah,
Better
you
knock
arrest
on wood,
you.
homie.
Yeah, bro, I've even cut the police off at the T junction. You know what T junction is, yeah? You guys know what T junction is?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I drive a
So,
car.
so basically, it's one route this way and one route to stop and turn left or right, right? So
Oh, okay.
I've literally. Yeah, it's an intersection. You got what we call T junction. You call intersection. So what I've just done is
That's
come
why
to
I
the
be saying
intersection.
some of your semantics be unnecessary.
Yeah. So we come at the T
Explaining how to
junction.
drive to people that drive.
Yeah. I come to the T junction and take a snap left without even looking, and I literally nearly smash into a police car. And
Oh,
this
damn.
was it. Yeah, and
Was there a
they
stop
pulled me
sign?
over. No, there's no stop sign, but you you auto
Does
stop
he
to
have
look
stop
left and
sign?
right.
There's gotta
What's
be.
it?
There's an
There's gotta be a
intersection with a
stop sign
light.
or something. There's
No,
a
no,
light?
no, no. Some intersections or T junctions don't have stop signs. They don't. We don't. It's a bit differently in terms of the. It's more etiquette. Like literally, you come at a stop point. It's the lines on the road. You come at a stop point. You got to look left. You got to look right because the priority of the road is the main road coming up to that
So
actual.
it's etiquette that gets someone to stop. There's no sign.
Because you will crash your car if another car's coming because you haven't got right of way. We don't have stop signs. We don't. There's only I've only seen stop signs in the UK, maybe 3 or 4 locations here ever. There's no stop signs here.
Interesting. So just
That's
etiquette.
crazy.
So what
Yeah, it's
about a
etiquette.
4-way? It's just etiquette, like everybody stops?
Yeah. So basically, the main road takes the main route, and then the side roads that connect to the main road actually have lines on them. So you have to stop at those lines and to look left and give way to the main road before you.
So
can
the
actually
line
join
is
onto
the
main
stop
road.
sign.
Yeah. It's like a sub-known. Oh, this is what you're taught. You stop at the lines,
Alright.
double check, and
Damn.
that's potentially our stop sign.
That's good
to
to
be
know,
honest.
because if I ever drive in the UK, I'd be fucked. Because,
Yeah,
in the
but
US, basically, no matter what the intersection is, if there's no stop sign, that means go. Like, no stop sign means drive right through.
Yeah. It's,
You know what I'm
it's very
saying?
different.
Like, period.
Driving.
There is-
Yeah, driving in the UK and driving anywhere else in the world is very different. Like we drive. Well, apparently, we drive on the wrong side of the road for you guys as well. So, yeah. But yeah, I didn't stop. I just
Y'all
turned.
cars
and-
are everything is flipped. Y'all steering
Yeah,
wheel is
everything's
on the wrong side for us.
Yeah, ours is on the
Right.
hold on, ours is on the right. Yours is on the left. So yeah, but yeah, mate, bro, I just cut
And
the
y'all
cops off.
drive on the left side of the road. We drive on the right side.
Yeah. But yeah, drive safely, guys. I've made a 4 what you guys call what I'm gonna call it like a SUV basically. So it's a big people carrier. I've actually made that fly off all 4 wheels at a flyover. Landed, swerving all over the place. I've nearly taken myself out, and somebody else has taken me out in my car several times. So nearly.
So we're talking
I'm
like
still-
recent, or we're talking when you were?
Oh wait, no,
younger?
when I was younger. I'm
Okay.
way more.
Because if we're telling like younger stories, man. Like I'd have to make sure my kids aren't listening, so I would be a bad example. Like I did as dumb stuff as you could possibly do. Possibly,
Yeah,
I lost my license. I had a suspended jail sentence. Like you
Hey,
name it.
Criminal
man.
Cam is coming on today. Hey,
we
that's
didn't
crazy.
we didn't help the criminals out enough today, man.
No,
Yeah,
it wasn't.
yeah.
It wasn't drunk
Giving-
driving, by the way.
TJ giving crime tips, Cam telling alleged stories about
About carrot.
People
yeah.
named Carrot. Yep.
Hey, well,
No,
all
no, I
I'm
definitely
gonna-
I have some stories. But no, I guess
Yeah.
the one that was surreal that was when I was 16. I was driving home and there was a car following me, and it was like tailgating me in my own neighborhood. So it was like 2:00 in the morning. nobody on the road at all except for me and this other car, and it's like cars like behind me, right? I'm thinking, what the heck is going on? So I threw it in second gear. I floored it. It was a 25. I probably hit about 45 to 50 when the lights came on, right? It was a cop. They were tailgating me, so they were trying to like look in the car or like check out my license plate or whatever, right? So they said that this is like literally what it was, and this is Virginia, so I mean this will sound a little bit familiar to what Q hears, but he said, "Son, this is just a circumstance of you being in the wrong place at the wrong time." And I go, "Excuse me?" And he goes, "It just so happens that earlier this evening in this area, there was a house that was robbed, and the car that was described matches the car in the description almost perfectly." And then he goes, "So we're going to have to take you into the station and question you." And I said, "Sir, I'm underage, and it's not me. So here's my parents' number if you want to call them. And by the way, my mom is in tight with every single judge in the entire city and county. So you sure you want to take me in?" And he goes, "Well, maybe not." And I said, he goes, "But you know, you have a tail light out." And I said to him, I said, "Yeah, why do you think I'm driving home? I noticed my tail light. I had to get home to make sure that I wasn't going to be in danger or anything." And he goes, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah." And then he goes, "Okay, well, we got your license plate, so we need to find you. We will." And I said, "Okay." But yeah, I mean, I was 20 miles over the speed limit in a residential area without a tail light, like trying to evade a cop. But man,
Yo, Cab.
you got to be smart. You got to be super smart in those moments. You could either be like a sniveling, like, "Oh my God, it's a police officer," or you need to like be smart and think like, you have rights, and what are you going to do right now? So,
Yo, Cab.
but
Pop your polo. You're gonna need to pop your polo for that one.
I don't have a polo. I popped it.
All right, cool. We'll call it for today. Should we call it for today, Q?
Yeah, man. I'm learning a lot about y'all.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say, guys.
Some of this stuff I don't know if I wanted to know. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, all I'm gonna say to you guys is when you can do stuff when you're dumb and young, but just be sensible when you're grown and old, because basically things will catch up to you. Just drive safe, be safe out there, and just be sensible. Don't be stupid.
And when you go on a triple date, you talk like this.
Yeah.
When you go on a triple date, you make sure that your voice sounds like this the whole time during that triple date.
All right, cool. All right, Q, cool it, bro. We might be back. We might be back for day 6 tomorrow.
No, this might be the last episode. I ain't gonna lie.
What I will say is there's a good chance that I'm not coming back, because I don't know if you can handle it. So.
Oh no, you never ever. Ever.
Or there's going to be rules like beforehand. Cam, do you want to be on the live or the podcast? Yeah, definitely.
No,
okay.
No,
so
TJ gonna have to put a bleep.
You can't do this. Number 2, you can't do this. Number 3, you can't do this. Number 98, you can't do this. Number 153, you can't do this.
No. Number infinity plus 1, you can't do this.
We're just gonna have to put a bleep on the soundboard. That's all. We're gonna have to put a delay on the stream. So we can bleep out names. That's all.
By the way, for real, this was a blast. For real, it was I really enjoyed it. So I just like talking to y'all. It was actually pretty dope not talking about sneakers too.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah. That's the whole point of this. Normally it's half an hour, but we just kept it an hour because you were coming on, bro. Because obviously we love a good Cam story.
No, we're people too. We're not just sneakers.
Yeah.
We have other interests and other stories and other things we can talk about. So
yeah.
I mean, it would probably be boring as hell, but like the thing that me and E, like when we talk, that's so interesting is both of us are super crazy career ambitious. So like having those conversations after meeting through sneakers and everything have been really cool. Like I ask them for advice sometimes, vice versa. Like I don't even know how many people know TJ's an engineer, right? Yeah. So it's just kind of cool.
You have to be a real pod fan to know that.
Yeah. You need to, yeah. Go come and check us out. Just come and check us out. Now, guys, make sure you go follow Love for Kicks. As you can see, the IG name's at the bottom of the name. Go and follow 808 Kicks _ATL and Love Kick Customs. That's it for today. Episode day 5. We will be back for day 6 hopefully, and we'll talk. Call it, bro.
We will be back, yo. We appreciate all y'all for checking us out. Check out the pod. Tune in. We'll be back tomorrow. Everybody have a great day.
But by the way, this Tuesday's pod, you need to go and check it out. It's absolutely dope. That's all I'm saying. Go.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You will find out. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.